Our final inductee tonight, Felipe Lawall. He came to UWF at the same time as Oliveira and made an incredible impact in the men's soccer program. He was a playmaker on offense and now ranks 5th in school history in goals and 4th in assists, despite playing only 2 complete seasons. His 15 assists during that historic 2006 season still stand as the program's single-season record. He finished his career with an All-America award, as well as 2 All-Region and All-GSC honors. Lawall, originally from Brazil, has made Pensacola his home. He currently coaches at Washington High School, along with the Gulf Coast Texans. He is also a physical education teacher at Montclair Elementary School. Please welcome back to introduce our final inductee tonight, Bill Elliott. Bill.
Well, you'll be relieved to know that most of my comments were rolled up all together for Felipe and Eduardo. As I said, it's only natural to talk about them together. But speaking now of Felipe specifically, he was a very influential player on the field and very charismatic player. He had a way of just picking at his teammates and the next thing, and then drawing them in with this charisma he had and making them better. And for me, of many years of coaching at many different levels, without a doubt was probably the single most influential player on a game and a team that I've coached. Just special qualities as a player technically, but also as a person. The charisma to draw his teammates in, make them better, get them going in the right direction, get them to avoid a lot of the pitfalls that a lot of college students make, and then also Eduardo to back him up if they gave him any stick about it. So it was fantastic here. Most of the stories about him and Eduardo, it's better if I don't share in mixed company. So, but it was a lot of fun coaching them. I definitely have found out over the years that I'm a much better coach when I have players like those guys and like Felipe than in the years that I don't. But I'm really happy for Felipe, and he was an All-American. He was a professional draft pick for us. It doesn't come around, every day at any college, and especially in Division II. And was one of our players over the years that's signed a professional contract. And actually, it's been a great week as far as that goes. I think we've had three of our Florida natives that have signed professional contracts this year, which I think is pretty good for any school, in particular a Division II school. And but Felipe kind of was one of the people that blazed that trail, and a lot of other people got noticed because of what he accomplished, and I want to bring him up and congratulate him.
Well, don't expect me to be as serious as Eduardo. I can speak as well he does, but I cannot thank enough what West Florida done for me. I might even cry because I'm a Pensacola guy. I've been here more than a third of my life, and I own this guy so much. I have 3 of my kids here. They are 8, 7, and 5 years old. Felipe actually was every single game that I played in my senior year, so I had him in my arms for every time I play. And West Florida gave me so much. It's so hard. Everybody that's international knows how to come to a different country and being so, received with open arms, like I was in this school. And I thank Pensacola, Bill, Coach Lee Irving, Chrissy, that support us and give us all the tools for us to be successful in life. I'm 34 years old right now, and I have a young family. I have 3 kids that are, that I try and take care and done everything the right way. But it was great times in Pensacola. My partnership with Eduardo. Like Bill said, I would not see myself standing here if he wasn't here. We are like brothers that we grew up 20 years apart. But I'm very thankful for everything that school done for me, and the city, Gulf Coast Texans, the club, and the friends that I made here, Eddie, my good friends here, Nick, Alessandra. And it's a very special moment when Bill made me the phone call, say, congratulations, you'll be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I think everybody, not expect to be there, but like we worked so hard, and then hopefully one day we'd get there, and it did. And I think it's all the hard work and juggle classes and training a young son and work and all these kind of things could easily draw me away. But my love for soccer and my, everything I have to say, Bill, we have actually lunch. I tore my ACL in 2005, and actually my eligibility would be done. And he came to me, he's like, do you want to play another year? I was like, but I can't, I'm done. He's like, no, take a semester off and you can play your next year. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can take 6 months in Brazil. I think I'll be fine. So I went back to Brazil for 6 months, and I came back. And I was part of that great special team that we had in 2006. And it was a very special moment. We played the Final Four here in our home stadium at Arston Brosnan. Luckily, we didn't give a national championship like Matt and the other people, but we worked very hard, and we're very pleased and happy for everything that this school gave for me. Like Eduardo mentioned, being a student athlete, it teaches a lot, and they take you for life. It's something that I cannot forget. Every time I see my son, who's almost 9 years old, I remember clearly every single moment I have in that 2006 season, because he was there on my arms every single time. And I'm happy that my parents could come from Brazil, and when we live away, it's hard to see my family every once and twice a year. And this guy, all the Pensacola people, my family now, is a very, very happy moment for me. So I just want to thank everybody for having me here and for this opportunity. And I try to be involved with the school as much as I can. And it's kind of funny because I coach at the club now, and Bill is now recruiting one of the guys that play for me. So it's kind of very how things goes well. And I try to do everything I can for West Florida, just for, to try and pay back everything, the school and everybody did for me. So I just want to thank everybody, and I'll see you guys next week because I'm still in Pensacola.